Hi, this is Goldie with LowVisionChef. Today I'm going to show you how to make one of my favorite items, and it's kind of a cheat because I'm going to make flatbread out of just a standard pizza dough. I purchased at Meijer store, I'll tell you where I get it. It's a Tissio pizza dough, and I've already used half of it. I can get 4 small 6-inch pizza doughs out of one pizza dough ball. Or you can go to your local pizza parlor and you can get pizza dough from them, or any other brand will work fine too. I preheated my grill on medium, which is about what I always use for my for my flat top griddle. And now I'm putting a little bit of olive oil to coat and brushing over the top of it to thoroughly coat it. I'm using probably, I would say, about a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half of olive oil, and I'm brushing that out flat. Okay? Now I'm going to come back to my pizza dough, and I'm going to take a little bit more olive oil, and I'm just going to drizzle a little bit. And I go by feel very much so on this, because sometimes I can't see what's coming out, so I just kind of feel what the oil feels like when it's on there. Okay? And then I take that, and I just rub my dough out. I rub it out until it's about, say, around 6 inches. Okay, and there's one. Now, wiping my hands on the towel over here, and I take a spatula and put it on. And then you can see on a dark griddle, and this is only going to take a couple of minutes, how that stands out. Okay, and I'm going to get another one ready to go on there. I feel like I need just a little bit more oil. Now I'm using my bottle that has the 2-tablespoon distributor on it, but you can use it without using the distribution. Just if you want to get a measure of a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons, you just go ahead and use it that way. And then go underneath it. And if you are a pizza person in a former life, this is going to be really easy. And I just use the very ends of my fingernail tips sometimes and kind of flip those out. Then to give that a little bit of extra flavor for my flatbread, I grab my yellow labeled garlic salt from my spice rack, and I sprinkle a little bit right on the top of it, using my hand kind of to guide that on to the white surface. I hear that grill sizzling, and I think it's cooking just a little bit higher than I want. So I'm going to take that down, listening for my burner. That goes up, that goes down. I had my husband unmark my burners so that I could remark them in a video, and now I'm confusing myself. So you always want to have your burners marked, and they need to be done specifically for you. And your stove, everybody's stove is different. Now the pizza flatbread doesn't take very long to cook, and you can kind of smell it. You can smell it browning. It kind of starts to smell like a pizza cooking or a piece of bread cooking. And you just want to get it lightly brown and then go underneath it. And the thinner that you push it out, the less you'll have to cook it. Then whenever I flip it over, I like to take a little bit of shredded Parmesan cheese and sprinkle that on top of it. And let it cook for another minute. And it'll be done. Now you can take the flatbread and you can use this as a flatbread to eat with your salad, or you can use this as a actual pizza crust. You can put any kind of ingredients on it that you want. You can use it as a piece of bread. Tonight I'm going to cook up some steak that I have seasoned up over here, and I'm going to put some peppers and onions and make kind of a steak 'em up, and we're going to fold that up and eat it. Put some salad with that. You have a nice healthy meal. And this is probably one of the easiest things if you find these flatbreads in the store. And you just kind of feel with your spatula if this clicks, and you'll know if it's done or not. See how that one does? That one's a little thinner. And see how that gets a little stiff? That puppy's done. Okay, so now I'm going to take this one. I'm going to slide it on top, slide it to the back, and I'm going to throw my steak on there. As soon as this is done, I'm going to wrap it in foil. My flatbread, that is. I'm going to wash my hands. I'm going to wrap my flatbread in foil to keep it warm while the rest of my ingredients are cooking. And I'll have a nice, warm, fresh-made bread for my sandwich. Put some peppers and onions with that. Let me take one off the grill here. And you'll see how it looks. Isn't that nice? Thank you for visiting LowVisionChef. I hope this was a helpful ingredient for your meal. Thank you and eat healthy.